Hi everyone, I am Nancy Thompson with CreateWithNancy.com, and I'm an independent demonstrator from Central New York, actually Skinny Atlas, New York, and I've been a demonstrator for 20 plus years, and I love to create and share with others. So if you're joining today, I have a very simple and easy designer paper envelope and matching card. The designer paper envelope was shared by Sarah Douglas, our CEO of Stampin' Up, and I fell in love with this envelope design. So I hope you do too. So let's get started, and I'll share how to create this envelope. You simply just need a piece of designer paper, and this is our Pattern Party Designer. It is a host only design that's available in our annual 2021 to 2022 annual catalog. If you purchase at least $150 or have a workshop of $150, you can grab this paper for free. There's 48 sheets in it and 12 designs. There's a pretty colorful design on one side, and then a black and white design on the other, and they're all just wonderful paper. So we are starting with a 6x6 piece of designer paper. Excuse me, a 6x12 inch piece of designer paper, and we're going to simply just score on the short side at 3/4 of an inch, flip it around, and then score again at 3/4 of an inch. Very, very easy. Okay, and then we're going to go on the long side. We're going to start at 4 1/4. Again, that was 4 1/4, and then the last measurement is at 10 inches. So just really 3 measurements to remember, and we're all done with our trimmer. You're going to then fold on our score lines, okay, with your bone folder. I love our bone folder. It's great to get that nice crisp edge on your paper. So let's just do this, okay. And I think this envelope is great to get in anyone's mailbox, and they are gonna love it. Okay, what is that, 2-inch design here? All right, so then we're gonna just take scissors, and I'm gonna just cut into the score inch line, the 3/4 inch line there, and we're gonna trim this off. Okay, and let's do the other side here. I like to create kind of like this angled look. When you're assembling the envelope, it makes it very easy to see. It polishes off the envelope so you don't get that straight edge. All right. So just be good about cutting right on that score line, because you want to make sure. So make sure you save these scraps on my Facebook Live today on Wednesday, July 14th. I'm going to be showcasing what to do with all these scraps that you use when you're making your envelopes. So now we're going to take some tear and tape, and let's see, where's the end here? There we go. And you only need to put it on this bottom flap here, okay? You could use, I like tear and tape because it just, I don't know, it's just easy to put on. You could use seal, you could use Tombow, but then I would let it dry a little bit as well. And before I put some tape on here, I'm going to bring in our 1/4 rounder, our punch here, and I'm going to just punch our sides here. And with our guides, there's 2 guides here, and you want to make sure that each of the flat edges are hitting this 1/4 rounder, okay? Or you could freehand it as well if you don't happen to have a 1/4 rounder. So you see how this is going to fold up like this, and we will put some tear tape here, but this is for when you actually go to mail it. So do not remove this until you're ready to mail your card, okay? So remember, with tear and tape, you want to make sure you press well, because this helps release the paper from the tape, okay? And then this just gets folded over very simply. And there we got a beautiful envelope. Isn't that just awesome for our card to get in? So let's make a matching card. So if you have 2 sheets of designer paper, you could create 3 cards out of 2 sheets of designer paper. One sheet would be for 2 envelopes, and the other sheet would be for 1 envelope and 3 cards, okay? This is, I can't remember what the measurements were on this. So let's just do a quick measurement. 3 3/4 by 5 inches is this designer paper. Okay, so I'm going to then mat it onto a piece of Poppy Parade. That's just 1/8 of an inch larger, so this would be 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then we're going to take some dimensionals, okay? And we're going to dimensionalize the back of this, and it's just going to go on some basic white cardstock here. So not a lot of supplies. If you have some neutral color to go with whatever collection of designer paper that you're using, and then some coordinating cardstock, you could easily create a lot of cards. So of course I am using the Biggest Wish stamp set. I love it. It's my new favorite. It has some solid letters and also some of these scripty words in it, and it just fits a lot. And what I did with this is I took our everyday, I think it's called Everyday Label Punch right here, and I cut a 1-inch strip of paper, and then I just centered it in between this one tab, so it kind of creates like that look. So it makes your punch goes a lot farther, okay? So let's add some dimensionals to the back of this one as well, okay? And you could have your paper going, you could have it open this way or this way, and you could even do it, cut your cardstock hamburger style. So I'm going to just put it here and then add in some of this black glitter ribbon, okay? I love this ribbon. It's just a very neutral color. You only need about 8 inches of ribbon, but I generally leave it attached to my spool. And this is just a pick comb that I have, and I'm going to just lay my tail across to the left and bring this one around, and just make sure I have a long enough tail to tie with. That's about right. About 1.5 inches is about what you need, okay? So you've come around, and now we're going to go down in between the middle tine here, okay? And then I'm going to grab it from the back side. Okay. It kind of makes you all thumbs here, fingers. All right. And then we're just going to tie a simple knot just once. Okay. And before you take this off, just make sure you really have pulled on your ribbon really well, and then just remove it, and that way you're not wasting much. You're just really only wasting a little bit here from where you tied your end. That's why I love to leave it attached to my spool. Okay, so how are we doing so far? I hope you're enjoying this card. So we're going to just attach our bow with a mini glue dot here as well. We're just going to put it there on the end. I'm not attaching it to my label, just on the outer edge, okay, like around here. And there we've got it, just a simple card. And let me do one more thing here. We're gonna put down, to send this, I am gonna just take a blank address label, and it will be all ready to go. And then wouldn't you just love to get this in the mail, and just think of the reaction you're going to get when somebody calls you up and says how beautiful it was and how it made their day. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, share, and follow, subscribe really. And also you can find my channel. It's Create with Nancy is my YouTube channel. And also come join my Create with Nancy Creative Ink community as well. It's a private Facebook group, so if you love to see other ideas, just come on in and ask for an invite. And if you need to order anything, this helps support my business and keep bringing more projects to you. You can go to my blog directly, createwithnancy.com as well. And there's links there to shop now and takes you directly there. All right, there's a July host code there if you need to order anything. And I so appreciate you watching. And I hope you have fallen in love creating these designer envelopes and a matching card. And come tune in to a Facebook Live and see how I take all those scraps and create another card as well. Thanks so much, and